Hey y'all, and welcome to the Hey Coworker Podcast. Some of your favorite not safe for work coworkers. I am RJ, the friendly neighborhood Dom, and this is
Katrina,
aka
Big Rox,
not the little one,
never the little one.
Not even at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
And we are your favorite not safe for work coworkers. Some of you, the best coworkers in the world. Thank y'all for being here when you could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be right here, liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving comments with timestamps, and we greatly appreciate it. Thank y'all, and welcome back. How are you, friend?
I've been better.
Friend, it's that season.
Yeah.
Where I am energized to be like around like my friends and family, but also I am tired.
I'm exhausted.
I'm so tired. I got to so Thanksgiving weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I saw So Thursday we went to my old coworker's house, which it was low key. It was just like maybe not that many of us, which was cool. I got to catch up with her, see her, one of my other old coworkers, talk, sit down, chop it up. That was great. Thursday night, went home, chilled. Friday, we decided we were gonna go run errands, and then decided, oh, we'll do some Black Friday shopping, and went to the fucking Galleria.
Oh, okay.
That was not a good idea.
It doesn't feel like one.
She was very overwhelmed.
One would assume.
Yeah, so we got in and out of there.
Well, you know what? No, absolutely. I'm a bit disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't thought about a Black Friday, like going outside from Black Friday in so long that I'm assuming other people aren't either. So I'm like, maybe it wasn't that bad. No.
Yeah, and I was thinking the same thing because we went like in the late afternoon and we were like, oh yeah, it won't be that bad. When I was in shoe stores because I was like, okay, I need a new pair of hooping shoes. These are starting to hurt my back, which lets me know you need a new pair of hooping shoes. So looking around, going in and out of stores is I'm like, bro, y'all are doing way too much. Absolutely too much.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have the energy.
Yeah.
So
did you get anything?
Yes, I got these shoes that I'm wearing. 2 pairs of hooping shoes. And she got a few things. And then we got some things for the house. I got her like a stocking stuffer, some socks and shit, because she be needing cute socks. She don't got no long socks. I'll be like, why you don't have long socks?
I just started buying long socks, but for fashion reasons, not warmth reasons.
So, and that's mainly what I'd be like, yo, if you wear high tops and you're wearing shorts, you need long socks, bro. You can't not wear long socks. It doesn't look right.
Yeah. And I've started wearing boots, and I can't stand a loose boot. Ooh, I can't stand no loose boot. If you don't need to know nothing else about me, bitch, don't come around me with no loose ass boots. I will talk about you.
Did we used to talk about that? Or
probably so, because it is a long standing peeve of mine.
Because the phrase loose boot is hilarious.
I can't stand no loose boot.
Your loose boot ass.
But you can get away with it with a good pair of socks. Like it's like leg warmers. You treat them like leg warmers, and they'll fill in the space there. So it's how I've been able to go actually step outside wearing boots and not have to worry about looking crazy. That just looks so ridiculous. You look ridiculous with your little ass leg. Do you know how crazy it is for your leg to be too little in a boot? That's so, you look crazy.
It's unnecessary is what it actually is. So you finna piss me off.
You just doing anything. You know, it ain't no rhyme or reason. I don't like it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Black Friday shopping. Then yesterday, people came over to the house. My friend Chris was in town, and we haven't seen Chris in forever. He used to live down here, poetry community dude. Like, love him to death. Great people. So yeah, got to see him, hang out with him, have some good times, have some good conversation. Me and little one had some alone time. It was a great weekend. It was just tiring. It's a lot of moving things, and now I still got to. I'm looking at the clock now, going, okay, I still got to make dinner, and we're supposed to be going to see a movie. So this may not be a long episode this
probably
week.
Not, because I actually have my kids too. So
yeah, it's we, as much as we love y'all, this is one of them seasons where it gets harder and harder for us to like do things because there are so many expectations that are on us outside of what is regularly on us. People be wanting my time, bro.
I'm just tired. I can't lie. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know, but I've had to start taking, and y'all know how I feel about a damn iron pill. Y'all know I can't stand them the fucking iron pills, but I'm taking the iron pills along with some fiber pills so that I'm not constipated, because I'd rather be cold and sleepy than constipated. I don't want to be cold and sleepy, but I don't want to be constipated more than I don't want to be cold and sleepy.
That's fair.
So we're going to make sure that these iron pills, the fiber pills work well with the iron pills so that I'm not constipated. But I've started taking that. I've started taking some B12 because I'm tired all the time. It doesn't. Now I will say this. Before I quit my job, my internal alarm clock went off at around 6:30 every single morning. I could not sleep past 6:30, and then I was usually in bed right at around 9 o'clock every night, like clockwork. But then after I quit my job, it took a while. My bedtime extended before my internal alarm clock
changed.
Right. So I'm going to bed later, but I'm still waking up at the same time. That slowly started to shift a bit, but then when my oldest started school in August, and I have to, because like when they were both in daycare, I could take them whatever time. So I would just wake up whenever I got up, and then they go to school. But now that I have some kid that's actually in elementary school, my alarm goes off at 5:45 every morning. So that is now my new internal alarm clock. I do not sleep past that. I wake, even when the kids aren't there, alarm's not on, I wake up at about 5:45 every single morning. A lot of the times I'm able to get up, maybe go to the restroom, maybe go change the air or whatever, and go back to bed. But most of the time I'm up. I'm up now. And then, and I'm like, I know that that's, I don't remember what I was going to say that distracted me, but it's okay. That's where I'm at. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. And I feel like I'm getting enough sleep, because I will sleep throughout the day. Like I wake up early, but I'll take a nap if I need to. I feel like I just can't get enough rest.
Bro, if anybody feels you, my nigga, I feels you. And I'm trying to okay. So it's been a crazy couple of weeks, because remember the week before was a proposal. Mm-hmm. This week was Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. I am slightly emotionally taxed, and I'm ready to be just sat down for at least the next 3 weeks or so. Mm-hmm. The next 2 for sure. If I don't have anything on my docket for things, social engagements, I'm not going to do them, especially during the week. Because I've had a couple of things to do and I don't go out during the week anymore. I don't know when I stopped doing that. Yeah. But at some point I became entrenched in my 30s, and I don't go out during the week. That's I'd be I have to go to work in the morning. That's crazy. Out past what time? No, absolutely not. So we shall see.
Yeah. Then Ben has his daughters live here now in Houston, so they were over. They were with us for Thanksgiving.
How was that?
It was cool. I didn't have my kids though. I didn't get my kids till Friday, so
okay.
They came to my Thanksgiving was cool. I'm really upset with myself because I did not take a to-go plate. I got hungry before we left, and so I made me a plate to eat right then and forgot to make a to-go plate. So I was pretty angry about that. My whole reason for going to Thanksgiving is I like to take dressing. We make this giblet gravy to go on top of the dressing, and then I put corn on top of that with a slice of ham or slice or two of ham on the side. It's like a little
fire.
It's so good.
Sound fire.
It's so good. To the point where I called my granny and I was like, well, just give me the instructions for that.
Just for the dressing.
Just for the dressing. I could do with the ham is my meat of choice to accompany it, but we're here for the dressing. I'm not gonna make a ham. That's crazy.
It's foolish.
Unless they got little ones. You know how they make Cornish hens?
Do they have little ham? They might have
little ham. A little Cornish ham. A Cornish pig.
Maybe a small. Maybe it's Small. Yeah, you got me. I wasn't expecting that one, bro. Also, so we're at the thing last night, and people realize. So for little one is an all-star yapper. She will yap to anyone about anything, and like she told them about how she was at the hookah lounge and how people just come out to her at the hookah lounge, and I'm like, and they're like, "Why are you?"
She's very safe.
Yeah, I'd be like, and we're all just like, I'd be like, okay, look, I've had people attempt to talk to me about things, but I give you that I'm not interested in this, bro. Mm-hmm. Like I give all my body language says I'm not interested in this.
If you have any social cue radar at all, whether if you have one and it powers on, you will know that I'm not interested.
Yes.
It doesn't matter how strong it is, how accurate it is. Yeah. As long as you have one and it powers up, you will get the point. I do not care.
Good. I am thoroughly unenthused.
Mm-hmm. I'm so uninterested, and I would like to be unbothered.
I would like you to stop talking immediately, actually, because what you're saying don't make no actual sense. And I don't know you well enough. Actually, that's the main thing. I don't know you well enough for you to be telling me this.
And I don't know if it makes sense or not.
I have not earned this information from you, and you are giving it to me, and it is crazy to me that I now know this about you.
Like, pick another stranger. I completely understand the comfort in telling your private things to a stranger, someone who doesn't know you, someone who doesn't know anybody that you're talking about. It's safe because it's like, I don't care if you judge me, stranger in the bar. It just can't be me, because you know that whole like the worst that they can say is no. Mm-hmm. I'm the one that's gonna. No, we can make it worse. We can get worse because I give off such strong I'm not interested vibes.
Leave me alone.
That's your chance to those vibes are really like, you should probably, because if you can stay here,
you should just leave me alone.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you it was your fault.
I don't be bothering nobody.
When you come, okay, it was finna get dark. I was finna go dark. I was finna go too dark.
Too dark.
Oh, before we go any further, I want to issue somebody an apology, but I don't know their name. Okay. They're probably never going to see this, so does it count?
And the clip starts now. Like, what happened?
Okay, no. So I'm not in a good space right now. Yeah. Like, I just got a lot going on in my head. And I had posted a video on Thanksgiving morning. I made the video the day before Thanksgiving, but I posted a video on Thanksgiving morning, and I was showing my outfit, essentially. One of the very first comments that I saw was somebody offering their unsolicited opinion. They said, some dunks or some ones would go great with this. Now, here is the issue. I don't like the way that I responded. My response was, she said some dunks or some ones would look great with this. My response was, or the shoes that I have on. Now, the reason I don't like my response is because the outfit that I had on, I went to the mall the day before to find shoes to go with that outfit. And you know what I bought? I bought the shoes that I had on, and I bought a pair of dunks. I agreed with her 100%. There was no reason for me to get an attitude. She was absolutely right. I bought a pair of dunks specifically I was wearing the dunks to Thanksgiving. With that outfit. Like, the shoes that I had on in the video were not the shoes that I was wearing. I just thought that the shoes that I had on were more of a statement shoe. The shoes that I had on were bright colored. They were hot pink and like a neon yellow, but the outfit was completely denim, a light wash denim. Okay. So they were very bright. I wanted it for the video for that, but that's not what I was wearing Thanksgiving. I was wearing the dunks. There was no reason for me to give attitude the way I did. But then her response, she said, I said what I said. You already pissed me off right there. But then she said, the shoes that you have on is too loud of a color. It would look better with some ones or some dunks. That pissed me off because why are you talking to me as though ones and dunks don't come in colors? I own a pair of dunks that I thought about wearing with this that are bright orange. So if I'm just listening to you say you should have wore dunks, that says nothing about the color. What if I own a pair of dunks or ones that are the same exact color as these other shoes that I have on?
Okay.
That pissed me off because that's not what you meant.
Okay.
Your words and your actions are not. But we should have never got there.
Okay.
Because I should have never.
I'm glad you're coming back.
I shouldn't have responded that way.
All right. Yeah.
but I did, and then she did, so then I blocked her. Because bitch, don't piss me off. And I'm not even gonna hold you. I didn't block her until her comment had like 3 likes. I said, "Oh bitch, you're out of here. You're out of here." But then maybe 5 minutes later, I was like, that's unnecessary.
Did you unblock her?
I unblocked her.
Okay.
Which is the whole reason I can't direct an apology to her, because I did unblock her. It wasn't until later that I said, you know what, I do want to say something about this. I was going to make a video, not necessarily because I just feel like she deserves an apology, but because it's an opportunity for me as somebody who makes content to say sometimes we just have bad days. Like,
yeah.
Like, I still think that I didn't ask you anything. I didn't ask you what you thought about my outfit. I didn't ask you anything. So however I decide to respond to you giving me unsolicited advice or opinions is my business. But sometimes that is going to be rude, because I am a human, and sometimes that's how I respond. Sometimes that's what I'm thinking. Sometimes the same exact way how most of the time if I'm walking down the street and you accidentally bump into me, I'm going to say, oh, excuse me. We was in each other, whatever. And then there might be that one day you bump into me and I'm going to say, damn, bitches can't say excuse me. Drunk or not, I ain't got to be in the club. I'll say that shit on the fucking sidewalk. I say that shit in Kroger. I don't give a fuck.
In Kroger is wild.
Bitches can't say excuse me just because we in the frozen food aisle. Like, we can warm this motherfucker up over here if that's what you're trying to do.
This would never happen at HEB.
I would never do that at HEB. I would never act like that in HEB. It's like the airport. I can't risk getting put out of this motherfucker.
Yeah,
no shop list at HEB.
It's crazy.
Please, ain't nothing keeping me in Texas at that point.
Yeah, and I'm right next to
the last straw.
Nigga.
HEB is the only thing still holding me here.
Because there's so many reasons to leave Texas.
There's so many reasons to leave Florida Junior. We're next. It's Florida, then it's us.
So quietly as kept, Alabama and Mississippi are worse than us. They just don't brag about it as loudly.
And they're not, yeah. And that's also what I've heard about Florida. Florida is a something state that they release everything, like all the Florida man stuff. Other states have that, but they don't. Mm-hmm. They don't make their news. I'm imagining they don't submit their news to the syndicated places. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just local news.
The shit that we talk about that happens from Florida is wild.
Yeah. Yeah. They aren't as loud. No one cares about Alabama and Mississippi as much as maybe it's because we're here. No, it's no.
Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, that whole like region right there, Louisiana, they be having shit going on, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. I just can't. I don't want to be over here. And without HEB, I wouldn't have too much of nothing keeping me here. Except I was just talking to my sister about, I have a pretty sweet deal right now as far as a custody agreement off every other week from parenting. It's just amazing. I don't know how long that's going to last. Eventually somebody's going to want to move. Even if it's not out the city, somebody's going to want to move to a different part of town. And if he want to move and then I don't eventually somebody's going to have to be the custodial parent. If we cannot agree, like what if I don't want to live in Texas anymore? What if as a woman I don't feel safe here. I don't feel, and I want to leave. How does that work with two people who like parent equally?
Yeah.
And I was just like, I have not talked to him about this because there's no reason to as of right now. But I'm like, shit, whoever want to do the move got to take the kids. Like whoever is disrupting, unless it's me doing the move and he wants them. Like, and he's like, I don't want to be away from my kids for more than a week at a time. Because me, I love my kids down, but y'all know I do not want to be a full-time parent. I have no desire to be a custodial parent. I don't. I love my kids. I think I am the mother that I am able to be because I get a break. My kids are so smart. They're so well-rounded. Yeah. And I think one of the reasons for that is that both of their parents have time to ourselves. We have time to do things on our own. And so when we are with them, we can focus on them. I'm never like, I need a break. Even when I have them for the week that I have them, I might get a little bit overwhelmed or whatever, but it's nothing like, let's say they're acting up on a Monday. It's Monday. Mm-hmm. In my head, I'm like, 4 more nights, 4 more bedtimes. And I get a break for 7 days.
That's real.
That's one of the main reasons I'm able to be the parent that I am now. Sure, if I have them full time, we're gonna make it work. It's gonna be just fine.
If he does end up custodial parent, you think he's gonna put you on child support?
I'd pay it. I put myself on child support.
Fair.
I don't have nothing to hide. I'd pay it glad. I don't have no job, so I don't know what you think he's gonna get. I don't know how much they're gonna assign, but I will give you that $27 every 2 weeks on the dot. I don't know what he thinks he's gonna get.
So, you can try it if you'd like. All right.
I have no consistent income.
That's fair.
So I don't know what he's gonna get. But I've always said that I don't understand. I'm not a man. I'm not in that position. But I do not understand the issue with child support. I genuinely don't.
So I am not a man that has ever been on child support. I ain't got no kids you
don't have no kids. We're just gonna leave it there.
Yeah, I don't got no kids. Because niggas be adding shit after that, and be like, "Hey, you just
don't
stop.
claim that."
Yeah, no. I ain't got no kids, and I think about, from what I hear, men are assuming that women are trying to use their child support money to not work, but I be like,
you don't make enough money for that.
You don't pay enough in child support for her to be able to live like a crazy, like,
that's probably one of the reasons
lifestyle.
y'all broke up. And you don't make enough money for that, let alone the portion that they take. I don't buy that.
Or where I see like he's got however many kids and they're taking so much money from him.
Hey, bud, wrap it up.
Or you gotta have an arrangement with one of them baby mamas. Just like, be like, hey, I know you want to put me on. Let's.
I wouldn't be that baby mama. I could tell you that right now.
The
one to be like, oh, we can work it out outside. No, because
you have proven that you. I understand why women would be like, no, we can't work this out outside of, because when I wanted to give you a chance to do that, you wanted to act stupid. I feel like that is
okay, but maybe you can answer this for me. But you're not a man with kids or on child support.
I'll try.
But what is the problem? What is the issue with two people who have a baby who are not together, or let's say they are together and then they stop being together at whatever point? I don't want to try to. I'm not saying that this is me, but I'm saying if a woman says, I don't want to try to work nothing out, I don't want to try to put us. I want to do it this way from the jump. If you want to do more, you are able to do more. But if the baby lives with me full time, I need this in place, and you are more. The judge is going to give the bare minimum. If you're saying that you want to be the type of active father that you are, and if you're saying that if I don't put you on child support, you're going to give me this much, and you're going to do this, and you're going to do this, why can't you still do that while with me having the security of knowing that it is coming? Because you have the security knowing that your baby is fed, is at home, is somewhere with the lights on, does have clothes. You have the security in knowing that. Me, with your word, I don't have the security in knowing that I'm going to get what you're supposed to be giving me, if not anything more.
Are you trying to get me to answer as if I was an ain't shit nigga? Because
I'm trying to see what the problem. Where is the
disconnect?
Yeah, where's the issue?
I don't really know, because in my opinion, I go, yeah, like you pay the child support because you are not the custodial parent, because there is another person that is actively watching over your. That's what the child support is for. Like
it's a reimbursement.
Yeah, because they have to. There's more that you have to pay for when you have a child. You can't have a 1-bedroom apartment. You got to have a 2-bedroom apartment. You can't
light
just
bill
buy
gonna be higher. Water bill gonna be higher.
Grocery bill is now higher.
Gas is higher.
Yeah, all of these things are now higher. That's what you're paying for. That's what the child support goes towards. I don't understand what you don't understand about that.
I had someone tell me once that it has something to do with, like, if you look at what you're paying for when you pay the child support or something like that, it's going to like other stuff. I said, if they take $400 out of your check and put $400 into her account, I don't give a fuck what happened in the middle. I don't care how much of that was going where. I don't care. What does that have to do with you?
My only issue is let's say I pay you child support and I pay you a decent amount of child support, but you're constantly asking me for more money all the time. Then I'm going to be like, hey, what are we doing and how are you budgeting this money? Where is it going and what are you using it for? That is the only time in which I go, something ain't right here.
I think that's
but it would
fair.
have to be an excessive amount of like, it'd have to be like, yo, I pay you a decent amount of child support and then I take care of other things too. And then you still coming at me for money. And then I'd be like, what's happening?
I think that's completely fair. And the red flag for me particularly is if you're asking me for money. Because it's one thing if the money's coming out directly out of your account, going into hers or on a card or whatever. That is money that you have to reimburse yourself, or if you just want to keep that money on a card. So when like I have a friend who has a card that they put it on, and that is literally the card that she uses for food. When they go out, if they out or if they're out, the baby want a toy, the baby want some McDonald's or something, she uses that card like that for that type of stuff. So you can do that. I think I forgot what I was saying. What were we talking about?
Child support.
Child support. What did you say? Oh, that I said that something was fair.
You said that's because I don't remember. I was talking about how like it would be excessive. If there's an excessive amount of you asking for
asking for cash instead of stuff. So now it's at like if the child support is covering whatever, but then if you're saying, hey, I need some money for this instead of, hey, the baby needs diapers, can you pick up an extra pack and drop them off? Hey, the baby needs, like, because if you asking me, if you're getting money from me in child support and you're still asking for money, that is a little alarming. But I guess as the non-custodial parent, if you're being asked for anything all the time that y'all don't have an agreement on, like this is your bill to cover, then yeah, I would imagine that being alarming. I just don't understand the disdain for child support. When I hear a man complaining about child support, and if you're a man and this is not how you feel, tough tip. When I hear a man complaining about child support and they say, especially when they say anything like, I would be giving you more than that, or I would be doing more if you weren't, you're full of shit. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. And if you were, you still could.
Yeah.
If you agreed to give that lady $1,000 a month and then child support is $500, just because if you were actually going to give it to her, I don't see the problem with them taking the $500 and then you giving her the other $500, however you decide to do that. If you were actually going to give it to her. The only time I think that's an issue is if the plan was never the plan. You know what I think it is? Child support is guaranteed. When you get paid, they take that money. I think maybe y'all like to keep your baby as an option. Like, I have these bills, and if money is a little short or something like that child support, that kid that doesn't live with me, that's not something that I have to pay right now when I'm not on child support.
I think niggas don't like to think about their kids like they think about taxes and Social Security. Like, this is just the thing that I'm gonna like, and you have to think about it like that. This is just the thing that you're gonna have to pay, and they don't want to do that.
I don't think niggas be wanting to think about their kids, but that's neither here nor there. Think about them at all, let alone shit. That's probably all they think about them as. I'm sorry, that's not fair. Niggas be loving their children.
They do.
I guess that's what I heard. I guess
I hear the same thing too. I ain't got none.
Yeah, mine love.
And I assume I would love mine if I had them. I do get worried about that sometimes, because what happens if you have them and then like that part of your brain that is supposed to be like maternal or paternal just never kicks in, and now this motherfucker just here.
Or what if you love them but don't like them at all? What if they're just bad vibes? What if they're just not chill, not funny, not a good time?
Not funny?
Yeah, like they're just
like, what if they got all the worst parts of me and my significant other, and I'm like, God damn, you're never going to move out the house. You're going to be here forever. And I don't even like that you're here, because like, damn, I don't want to make jokes about like, but never mind. Yeah, because
I can imagine telling my kid, like, you're going to have to get that attitude together because you cannot stay here. You're going to have to wrap it up. You are not a good time. What if all this time we've been talking about parents who be putting their kids out at 18? It's like, you need to give them time. They're just becoming adults. That nigga is boring.
He just get on my nerves.
He is annoying.
Can you imagine? I wonder if I'm gonna be the type of parent to be like, hey, you are not cute enough to have this bad of an attitude.
Gosh. No, I don't know if you'll see it. My kid was definitely not cute. I thought he was so cute when he was born. I remember thinking, like, he's so adorable. I remember asking somebody, I just had him, so I can't tell, is he ugly? And she was like, no. I looked back, he was funny looking. I won't use the word ugly, but that nigga, I wouldn't use the word cute either.
But see, the thing is, that's all the hormones like pumping through your body to make you think that you might want to do this again.
Those don't come till a little later. Yeah, those don't come till a little later. That shit work though. It works. The only reason I'm so adamant about never wanting kids again is because I documented how miserable I was through video.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I have videos of me reminding, because I had both of my kids before I was like on social media heavy. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I have like videos and notes and sticky notes that I kept in a box of how miserable I was, because I will not forget. And anytime I might even think about pregnancy, I'll pull that out. And that's just for the pregnancies. That's not even the parenting part. That's just for why I was so miserable during pregnancy.
Bro, I'm gonna have to do that for little one, because she's not convinced she wants more than one, which I'm at this point in life kind of fine with. Mm-hmm. Excuse me, I don't need a whole bunch.
Yeah, I think one is great.
Two would be they can have somebody to play with, but other than that, like
anything more than that, you're outnumbered, and I don't advise it unless y'all are bringing a third into the relationship. Do not bring a third baby, because that is too many. I don't want there to be more kids than adults.
Speaking of thirds, I don't know if that'll be a thing. Oh, I wasn't suggesting that I was getting a third immediately. Like, I just got engaged. I'm still figuring that part out. I ain't got time for no like thirds for real. Mm-hmm. Like, not a real third. That's crazy.
Okay. I just said it in passing. Here we are.
5 minutes later, he's still talking about it. I'm like, you feel guilty, nigga? Like, no.
I thought I was just making it a little.
No, because this is the thing. Being ethically non-monogamous, like I am so used to like people being and me having to be like, hey, look, this is what I actually have. This is what I actually have energy for. This is what I have time for. This is what I'm available for. If you're not looking for that, like, then we shouldn't be dealing with each other. And a lot of the time, people are so shocked by like the honesty. They'd be like, yeah, sure. But also, like, they weren't really listening. They were just shocked by the honesty. So you actually don't qualify.
Right.
So now we got to go through the rigmarole of figuring out that you don't qualify because you couldn't just like actually listen to me when I was talking to you, because you just was like, oh no, this sounds fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like that you tell the truth. I'm not gonna listen to it, but I like that you tell it.
But when I'm on days where I don't got no like nice feelings up, I done listen to 5 people with suicidal ideations. My girl bugging out of her mind. I haven't worked out in the past 5 days. I am struggling. I didn't drink water, and now you coming to me talking to me about some, bro. I got dick and bubblegum left. Like that's I'm chewing my last piece of bubblegum. Like I don't. Like and I don't really have it and I don't even want to do that, because also I'm aware that if I do sex to you, I got to do aftercare after, and I don't even have the wherewithal to do the aftercare that the sex that I want to have would require. Like I don't have it, so I just will not.
Also, do you want to set that expectation?
What?
I'm mad, so let's just have sex. Is that what?
I'm mad, so let's have sex.
Yeah, like I'm annoyed, I'm irritated with the day, so let's just have sex. Is that the message that you want to send?
I mean, once upon a time, it was a great stress reliever.
Okay, that's fair.
Like there was once upon a time, yeah. But at this point in life, I'd be like, bro, there's a lot of energy going on here, and I got to move my body in a lot of ways. I got to come up out my clothes. I don't necessarily feel like doing it, and I don't have. It's been a day.
I'm not one of those people who's ever been into like makeup sex, or maybe makeup. Actual makeup sex is fine. Sex while we're mad,
I don't do that.
I'm liable to.
I don't really do it. The way you had to come back.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. I don't let shit go. You don't want to do that.
You know, I don't think I've ever really done makeup sex because like if you picked a fight with me to try to like have makeup sex, more than likely I cut you off because I don't like them type of games because I'm confused by what's happening. Mm-hmm. Because you think this is going to be a fun time, but now my emotions and like are all out of whack, and I'm all types of dysregulated, and I just want to be separate from you now.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I don't get mad and get turned on or like if I'm angry with you, annoyed with you.
So banter is different. Like I like a playful banter where I feel like as I'm gonna be mad at you, but I want to be mad at you for real.
Yeah, no.
Like this is the 11th time I've told you about buying fucking Pikachus online. Why are we? No, I don't want to have sex with you. This is not fucking cute. We're about to lose our house because you want to buy goddamn Pikachus. You have a fucking addiction. Let's talk about it. Like let's. So I'm saying, like, no.
There's no space.
Yeah, absolutely not.
There are Pikachus in the bathtub right now.
I can't even sleep for real. Like, they give me nightmares. One of them tried to suffocate me.
Talk.
I swear to God, bro.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, I don't really do the whole like makeup sex thing. It's never been a thing for me. I want to have sex when things are good.
When things are good, when I'm happy, when we've been flirting all day.
Yeah. When I've gotten things done.
Yeah, like as a reward, not whatever. I don't like that.
I just talked about that with little because I was like, hey, she stayed in bed majority. I got up at around 11, 12, and I was like, okay, let me clean up from last night. I didn't have a whole lot to clean up because maturing is realizing when you have people over, the worst thing to have to do is to get up that next morning and clean everything. So the majority of stuff was done the night before. Mm-hmm. I didn't have that much to get up and clean. I did laundry. I was like, all right, if I can go to the gym, go to the grocery store, make dinner, and we can go see a movie, you might get some dick tonight. You might could, because I'm gonna feel like I accomplished so much shit that I'm gonna be in the mood to give you some dick. But if I have not accomplished all of these things, I'm just gonna be
all of them. Majority. This man say my parlay got to hit all the way, or it don't count.
No, yo, my parlay got to hit. It's crazy.
All of them got to hit.
Yeah, all of them.
Or it don't count. You get nothing.
Close, but no cigar.
I'm also not one of those people who be like, I don't want to go to bed angry. Nigga, you just better hope I don't wake up angry still. This your best. This really your best bet is to just let me go to sleep.
Yeah, you should leave me alone.
Because if you waiting until I am no longer angry for us to fall asleep, now I'm gonna be angry and delirious. Who knows what's gonna happen then? The only thing more dangerous than drunk me is sleepy me. That's
true. And I've seen that firsthand.
Listen. Okay.
Do you know what I've realized? And this is a thing. Little one being drunk is not sexy to me when I'm not also drunk.
Same.
Like last night, she got drunk and I was also drinking a little bit, and I was like, yeah, you can get it. But if I'm sober and she's drinking, I'd be like,
together.
Huh?
Pull it together.
Me?
No, her.
Yeah. If I'm not drinking and she is, I'd be like, hey, you are doing so much right now. I would like you to sit down. And she's just like, I want to run around.
I wish I were more like that. But I am the complete opposite. I get so because of that right there. Because of what you just said. Hey, you doing a lot. Me?
You never want to be told that you're doing a lot. Like, okay.
That's so scary to me.
That is so not Aries of you. We gonna have to look at your entire chart because that is very unlikely Aries as I know.
Which is one of the reasons why I tell y'all don't stereotype me based on my birthday.
You got some Virgo in your chart.
I don't know, hey, that's like, I cannot imagine somebody having to be like, let me show you what you was doing last night. What?
let me show you what you was doing, and there is no worse. Yo, you ever woken up to a text? It was like,
No.
hey, you was wilding last night.
No.
Me neither.
Never. I do not live my life that way.
That is I have had. Okay, no, college. It was after some party. I woke up and it was like, well, it wasn't even like you was wild. It was like, yo, last night was wild. Mm-hmm. But I knew everything that happened. It was nothing so crazy that I ever woke up and was like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did. What?
I have only ever blacked out once. It was my 22nd birthday. And I was only blacked out for a short period of time. We were in the strip club actively at the time. My favorite stripper came out. Mm-hmm. I blacked out. Next thing, when I come to, I am on the stage with her. Here's the thing. The number one question that I have that no one's ever been able to answer for me.
How'd you get on the stage?
How did I get on the stage? Because I am a regular at this strip club. Everybody knows me there. The DJs know me. I be in the back with the girls. I be I be in the DJ booth. I be at the bar. Like, everybody knows me here. So it is not weird for me to go back there, like to walk up the steps towards the back. But I just don't feel like I did that. I feel like I climbed up on the stage.
Yo. What was you on?
Probably.
Hennessy? Was it?
No. I'm a lady. Probably like some Amsterdam.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Some Havana bitch.
Ivanovich?
We stayed with a bottle of Ivanovich.
I know there was an era where that was a thing.
We stayed with a bottle of Ivanovich. That was probably like 2010, 2012.
Yeah, that was about the era for that.
Stayed with a bottle of Ivanovich. I went to my homegirl's. She had a party at her house not too long ago, and I pulled up over there with a bottle of X-Rated. Because just out of nostalgia, we stayed with a bottle of X-Rated, a bottle of Ivanovich, a bottle of Amsterdam.
Amsterdam was
having. Yeah, so it was.
What
it was
a time.
Likely something like that. That's the only time I've ever like lost time. Like, don't know. I can't put.
No, the only time I've ever lost time, like I like legit, like there are just holes in my night. Everclear. The first time I ever had Everclear and someone had me doing shots of it and didn't tell me what it was. That I have legit, like, I scared my college roommate. He thought I was gonna kill him, and I might have, because he got on my nerves.
He was a little acty.
Yeah, he was getting on my nerves, and I remember I told him, because he was doing weird shit. Like there was a fuse box in our dorm room, and so he turned the power off on my side of the room. And when I came and I turned the power on, I said, "Yo, if you touch this fuse box ever again, I will drag you from your. I will beat you. I will wait till you're asleep. I will beat you in your sleep so badly, and then I will drag you out into the hallway and pretend like I don't know what happened and scream for help." Yeah. And you're going to be unconscious when they carry you off to the hospital. And he was like, I was like, why are you like.
What year was this?
This was 2008.
I mean, freshman year?
Yeah. I was like, bro, don't. This is not a game you would like to play. I hold grudges.
You know what I did to my roommate?
What's that?
She was pissing me off. I was a terrible roommate. Let's start there. This was not her fault. She was absolutely in the right for being annoyed and angry with me. Tough. I had people in and out of the apartment all the time. Our freshman dorms were like we shared a living space and a bathroom, but we had our own rooms with doors that locked. She had made me angry. She had classes on Friday. I did not. I was going home for the weekend. She was at class. I turned my music on. I plugged in my iPod, whatever it was, plugged it in so that it did not die. Mm-hmm. Turned the volume up, left, and locked my door. I don't know exactly what time they finally come to turn it off, but it wasn't Friday. And I left on a Friday. Now
that wasn't until PV. That might have got you a fine. Someone would have fined you because, like,
I got in trouble for it, but I did it.
Yeah,
didn't care.
Someone robbed not me, but someone robbed my freshman roommate because I was next door and I left the dorm room unlocked. We were all moving out. Mm-hmm. It was one of them days, like one of the last days of the semester. Everybody's moving out, so I'm next door talking to my friend. I didn't lock my door. Someone came in there and got that nigga.
Damn. Well.
Yeah, well.
Tough tit.
Yeah, I was like, I don't like you no way. So I don't even feel like really bad about this.
I didn't set this up, but I kind of wish I had.
Yeah, a little bit.
Kind of wish I thought of it first.
I was like, because I was like, damn, this would have been a lick.
Kind of wish I thought of it first. For real.
It's like everybody's moving out. No one's expecting any of this. You're not gonna realize until because half the time if someone robs you on move out, you're not gonna realize till you get home. Because then you got to look for what it is they took.
You know what's so crazy? This is what's so crazy. I remember going off to college. I had a very freaky summer between.
Okay, that was
between freshman year. I mean, between graduating and going off to school.
Okay.
It was a time. So I was going off to school. It's me, my granny, and my aunt in the car. They're taking me up to school. Packed up all my suitcases and everything. I have a Victoria's Secret bag with like 4 to 5 vibrators in it that I'm just bringing with me. Never unpack them. I know I put them in that car.
You talking about they went missing?
In her car. They never made it to my dorm, is what I'm saying.
The thought of your auntie
and granny
stealing your vibrators is crazy. Because what are you going to do with these?
Well, no, I don't think it's that she stole them. I think what likely happened is just we missed it.
And then they found them? And then it's
too embarrassing to say anything. Your vibrators are in my trunk. Do you want to just get them next time you're down here? Or like, or you want me to bring them?
Why did you have 5? I mean, I'm not judging.
Well, I don't know, but I mean, I didn't know that the limit was 6. I could have went to jail.
I forgot this is Texas, so there really is. There's legitimately a limit to how many dildos you can.
And you cannot own more than 6. So, I mean, I was within the limit, but I'm glad I lost them because I'm pretty sure I bought more. I just have that black auntie urge to collect. It's not even that I need them. I just see one. Oh, this is nice, and then I just want to collect it.
Black auntie urge.
Yeah, somebody said that about my mama. I had posted a video. My mama showing all her candles, and somebody was like, it's just the black auntie urge to collect something. It's in me. I've been having it my whole life. I just fascinate on things. I just infatuate, obsess. And it was vibrators for a while. Your dildos, vibrators.
So that was the freaky part of the summer, or like that just was the dildos were a byproduct?
Yeah, because of the freaky summer.
You ended up with 5 dildos.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a story behind each one of them dildos.
No. Maybe had they made it to college.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. But I was dating a guy. I lived in Galveston. He lived in Houston. So we were, you just need them. I remember when I bought my first one, I brought it home and I immediately showed it to my granny. Like we opened it together and I was like, oh, look what I bought. But that's just the type of relationship that we have. It's not a big deal.
I'm trying to imagine unpacking a pocket pussy with my mom, and that just is never going to go.
Unpacking a pocket pussy with anybody.
Yeah.
Including yourself. Alone. It should feel sad. I'm sorry. Double standards. It is what it is. You guys can walk down the street safely at night. We can...
Y'all get
have choice. It's what it is. A double standard.
So the patriarchy figures it out. You're like, hey, this
take
is what
we
it is.
can get. You know what I mean? Gross. I'm judging you if you have one of those. Let me find out. Anybody, it doesn't matter who it is. I'm judging because gross. But enjoy the wage gap.
Bro. I am so tired.
Same.
Oh, do you want to talk about this now? We were talking about possibly having a break. Do we want to discuss that?
There's no possibly. We've just decided we are taking a holiday break.
Yes.
We'll be back at the top of the year.
Yes.
Probably the first Wednesday in the new year.
January.
We are late recording, and he called me today, and I'm not going to lie, when you called and I saw that it was you, I hate that you're my friend. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, I can't. I don't want to. It's not at friend is. I know why friend is calling.
Yeah.
And it's just because luckily he's also having, I mean, should I say luckily he's also having a tough time.
Luckily he's also in favor of.
Right. He can relate. But yeah, we need a little bit of a break. I'm spiraling slowly, unraveling a bit.
Yeah, and we can take some time. It's perfectly fine. Cause and
it's the holidays. We want, some uninterrupted time, some for us to hang out outside of work.
Yes.
We got friends in real life.
That's what I was like, I would love to, because that was the other thing. As I was calling, I was like, I don't want to call and talk to her about having to do the pod. I was like, because normally when we're like if we're on a roll, like I get excited to do the pod, be like, oh, I can't wait to do. And I was like, I haven't done a docket. I ain't asked a question on my Instagram.
We're late.
Because normally we would have done this. This was the one that was supposed to be done during the week.
Yeah, we would have did this last Wednesday or Thursday,
and just could not make it happen. Yeah. But so we will be taking a break, and we'll be back the first Wednesday of the year. I don't have anything else, friend. This might be
wrap it up.
Yeah,
it's a shorter episode, but
But we shall be back. We shall be both probably still be on social media. I'll be on probably not as much because, as I've said, I have felt so good not really being on socials and not posting. Like when I take 5-day breaks from just not doing anything, it feels so good.
Yeah. I'll probably, if anything, still be posting on my backup page when I have it though, because I don't think I'm posting nothing this week because this week I just didn't have it. I didn't have it to create. I haven't been feeling very creative. So, and it's funny because I everything I do for my backup page is done the week before. So it's like this week I feel down. I don't feel myself, but I have videos that are doing so well. But I made those videos last week, so you wouldn't know by the content that I'm posting that I feel sad right now, but that's because all the content was already created.
That's the other thing. The algorithm be trying to choose when it wants to give you actual stuff. And also I have not felt the need. Some things I have the video of me proposing the little one. Have I wanted to post it? No. I have not. Just because I'm one, it feels good to keep something for the people that were there and for our close friends and family. And if I put this online, I don't know what's going on. When you put it online, it opens it up to everybody else's everything. Yeah.
And there are some things that we don't even think about. Yeah, I'll share my opinion on this. I'll share this. But then there are some things where it's no, let me actually consider what could happen. What is the worst case scenario here? And do I want to put myself or people I care about through that? Even if it's very unlikely, still it's possible, and that might not be something you're willing to.
Or just, I don't feel the need to give y'all this. This can just be a thing that is for me and for whoever has already seen it and no more.
And if she wants to post it, that's her business. But
one of my friends asked me last night, they were like, hey, do you think anybody will mind if I post this picture? And I was like, this person probably won't. And I answered that because I started to think through everybody. I said, well, I don't know, actually. I said, this person probably won't care. This person probably won't care. This person is going to be worried about whether or not they're tagged. I was like, actually, never mind. Little one probably already posted that hoe because I sent it to her too. Just do whatever. You're good, bro.
Yeah.
What a time.
Okay. Well, happy belated Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yep.
Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And we will see y'all back at the top of the year. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving comments with timestamps. We have greatly appreciated. We will be back at the top of the year, and we'll see y'all. I have been RJ, the Friendly Neighborhood Dom, and this has been
Katrina,
a.k.a.
Big Rocks.
Not the little one.
Never the little one, not even at the end of the show.
And we have been your favorite not safe for work coworkers. Thank y'all for being here. See y'all back here at the top of the year.
Bye.
Peace.